Have you ever paused to consider how you know what you know? Or questioned what truly exists beyond your immediate perception? These profound inquiries are not just idle musings. They are the fundamental questions that shape our understanding of the universe and our place within it. At their core, ontology and epistemology are two foundational and deeply interwoven branches of philosophy. Ontology is the study of being and existence, directly asking, what is real? Epistemology, by contrast, is the study of knowledge itself, addressing the question, how do we come to know what is real? Their relationship is one of profound mutual influence and dependence. Our conceptions of what exists inevitably guide our methods for discovering and validating knowledge about it. The profound interdependency between these two concepts means that one invariably informs the other. Consider this. It is nearly impossible to attempt to understand something you do not even believe can exist. Ontology essentially sets the boundaries for what is potentially knowable. If a philosophical system, for example, posits that only observable material phenomena constitute reality, then its epistemology will naturally prioritize empirical investigation and the scientific method as the primary pathways to acquire knowledge. Conversely, if a worldview embraces the existence of abstract concepts, universal truths, or spiritual dimensions, then its epistemology might incorporate intuition, rational deduction, or even mystical revelation as valid means of knowing. The very nature of reality, as meticulously defined by ontology, thus profoundly sculpts the legitimate pathways and methodologies for acquiring knowledge, which is the domain of epistemology. They are not merely connected. They are the twin foundational pillars that collectively define the scope, boundaries, and accepted methods of human understanding. This dynamic interplay forms the intellectual bedrock for how we construct and interpret meaning. For those engaging with complex ideas, recognizing this intrinsic relationship becomes a powerful analytical tool. When you encounter any structured system of thought, whether it is a historical spiritual tradition, a contemporary scientific theory, or even a nuanced cultural narrative, asking both ontological and epistemological questions is incredibly illuminating. First, inquire. What does this system assert exists? Then, follow up with, how does this system claim we gain knowledge about those asserted realities? By explicitly separating and then reconnecting these to fundamental dimensions, you can achieve a far clearer comprehension of the system's internal coherence, its underlying assumptions, and its broader implications. An essential insider insight is that many enduring philosophical disagreements, across centuries and cultures, often stem not from a simple clash of facts, but from deeply ingrained, sometimes unstated, differences in ontological or epistemological starting points. For instance, the age-old debate between rationalism and empiricism, which concerns the origin and nature of knowledge, is fundamentally epistemological. Yet, it is inextricably linked to differing ontological views about the existence of innate ideas or the ultimate composition of experience itself. Understanding this intricate interplay allows for a much more sophisticated and empathetic analysis of historical intellectual currents and contemporary discourse. Influential figures like Immanuel Kant notably sought to bridge these two domains, illustrating how our inherent cognitive structures, a key epistemological consideration, actively shape and even constitute the phenomenal reality we perceive, which is an ontological concern. Ultimately, a clear appreciation of the intrinsic relationship between ontology and epistemology empowers us to critically examine not just what we currently believe to be true, but also the deeper reasons why we hold those beliefs, and the precise methods by which we arrive at such understandings. It furnishes us with an exceptionally robust analytical framework for dissecting and comprehending complex ideas, spanning from ancient metaphysical systems to the most cutting-edge scientific paradigms. This dual perspective is absolutely essential for anyone committed to clarifying the intricate spiritual and historical frameworks that underpin human thought.